I've been running my small consulting business for about 5 years now, and for most of that time, things felt steady, even thriving. For the last 4 years, I had real momentum. Clients coming in, projects lined up, revenue flowing, and then January hit. Suddenly, it felt like the ground shifted beneath me. Every new policy out of the current administration seemed to hit one corner of my business, then another. Then another. My work is pretty specialized. I help corporations, colleges, and school districts repurpose their furniture and fixed assets by connecting them with humanitarian organizations that need them. It's meaningful work, work that actually helps people. I believe that as long as I stayed focused, stayed responsible, and stayed adaptable, the business would stay strong. But those shifts in policy, it was like watching dominoes fall in slow motion. Being a certified women-owned small business used to open doors. Suddenly, with the day initiatives pulled back, it was like those doors slammed shut. Grants dried up. Universities that always had summer projects planned suddenly couldn't fund them. School districts were tightening everything, restructuring, downsizing, waiting to see what the Department of Education would look like next. And the tariffs. Don't even get me started. Every single cost around me felt like it was rising while my revenue was shrinking. I saw the hits coming little by little, and I tried to stay ahead of it. I cut costs everywhere I could. I laid off employees, people I cared about, and laying them off wasn't even the end of it. I had to pay out their medical expenses, their insurance, their unused vacation time. By the time I did everything the right way, legally and ethically, the money just bled out. I kept thinking, if I just do the responsible thing, it'll even out. But it didn't. Not this time. And then my husband got sick. 2 months in the hospital. He's not just my partner at home. He's my partner in the business. When he went down, half the functionality of our company went with him. He's back now, but only part-time, and he's still in rehab. So the weight of everything, the business, the debt, our household, it's all on me. The wild thing is, I do have work coming. Next spring is looking strong. Next summer, even stronger. But that doesn't pay bills today. Right now, I'm staring at some big numbers. I've got a vendor who's owed $60,000, money that should have gone to him if I hadn't needed to pay out every last cent to close out my employees the right way. I've got 2 leased vehicles tied to the business. And here's the worst part. Last year, I grossed $2.5 million. I never thought I'd go from that to this. I'm not even asking how to make more money. I'm asking how to survive until the money I will make finally arrives. The people I called for help were blunt, painfully blunt. They told me I'd built a highly leveraged business, that I'd created a house of cards without realizing it. And the more I listened, the more I realized they weren't wrong. They weren't judging me. They were trying to shake me awake because I kept thinking about spring, but spring isn't going to pay for groceries this month. Spring isn't paying vendors today. Spring isn't handling rent or insurance or rehab expenses. They told me I needed to get brutally honest with myself. Sell what I can. Cut everything unnecessary. Call that vendor and tell him the truth. The whole truth. And most importantly, find income right now, even if it's not from my business. Even if it means stepping away from the company I've built. Even if it bruises my pride. Because the reality is, I'm in the middle of a storm. The wind is howling. The pressure is on. And surviving it isn't about waiting it out. It's about doing whatever it takes to make it through to the other side. That's where I am right now. I'm not quitting. I'm not giving up. But I'm finally acknowledging what I should have faced months ago. This business may need to pivot. I may need to pivot. And until the world steadies again, I've got to steady myself.